Everyone, and hope everybody is doing well. So today in this video I will cover class 6 maths chapter number 6. Chapter name is integers. Okay, I have done with the introduction part of this chapter. So today I will cover here the exercise 6.1 questions, okay, and solution. Now come to the first question of this exercise. Write opposites of the following. Isn't it what we have to write? We have to write the opposites of the following. So first one is given what? Increased in weight. So what will be the opposites of increased? We know, isn't it? That is decrease. So you will write decrease in weight. Okay, decrease in weight. Now number B, 30 kilometer north. So what is the opposite of north? 30 kilometer north means opposite will be what? 30 kilometers south. Okay, 30 kilometer you will write south. Okay, you will write 30 kilometers south. We know, isn't it, the opposite of north will be what? Opposite of north will be south. Now C question is given what? 326 BC. 326 BC. So opposite will be what? 326 AD. Okay. BC means before Christ and AC will be after Christ. Okay. What is the opposite of before? It will be after. Isn't it? Before, after. So what you will write? The answer for this question will be 326 AC. You will write what? AC. Now question number D. Loss of how much? Rupees 700. So if you have lost 700, then it the opposite will be what? Profit. Isn't it? You will write profit. Profit of rupees how much? 700. So this is very easy. Profit, or you can use the word gain also. Okay, both are same. You can use gain or profit. Now E question is given how much? It is given 100 meter above the sea level. So if this is the sea level, above 100 meter above, then what will be the opposite? Opposite will be below, isn't it? Opposite will be what? Below. So you will write what? 100 meter below, 100 meter below sea level. Okay, you will write the answer in this way. Okay, please note it down in your notebook. 100 meter below sea level. Now come to the next question. Question number 2. Okay, hope you have done with question number 1. If you have any problem, doubt, you can ask me. Okay, now come to question number 2. Represent the following numbers as integers with appropriate sign. Okay, we have to use what? We have to write integers. Okay, appropriate integers with appropriate sign. Represent the following number as integer. We have to write this word, this full sentence as integer using appropriate sign. Okay, positive or negative sign, we have to use that one. Now question number 1. An aeroplane is flying at the height 2000 meter above the ground. 2000 above the ground. Now this is ground level, then this above. Above means it will be in up, isn't it? Above the ground level. How many? 2000 meters. So how much? What is the? How much above 2000 meter? If it is above, then what? You will write positive. Okay, you will write positive integers and 2000. So this is your answer. Plus you will write positive integers. Okay, the sign will be what? Positive, plus, and 2000 above the ground. Now come to next question. A submarine is moving at the depth 8000 meter below the sea level. Now here is the sea. Okay, sea level. So here it is written below. What is written here? Below. Below means it will go inside the water, isn't it? Inside the water, below. And below how much depth? It is 8000. So what you will write? What you will write? Minus 8000. If it is going down below, then it will be what? Minus. Okay, and if it will go up the level, now this is our 0 integer. Okay, this level, C level will be our 0. If it is moving down, this side, then it will be negative, and going upside, then it will be what? Positive. So what you will write? Minus 8,000. Okay, so the integer's value will be what? Minus 8,000 meters. So you can write meter also here, 8,000 meter. Okay, this is your answer. So answer for question number B is what? Minus 8,000 meter. Now come to question number C. A deposits of rupees 200. Now deposit, you have bank account, isn't it? So what we do, we deposit money and we withdraw money. So deposit means what? It will be safe in our account, and withdraw means what? Withdraw means when we take out money from our bank, that is withdraw. So if you will deposit to your account, it will be a plus or it will be minus. So if the money will be increase or decrease, the money of your account balance will be what? Increase, isn't it? That if you are depositing, then it will be increase. So the what will be the integers? It will be what? Plus. Okay, so what you will write? We have to write plus 200. Deposit means what? Plus 200. Now come to question number D. Withdrawal of rupees 700. Now withdrawal means what? Taking out, isn't it? If you will withdraw money from your suppose you have 1,000 in your account. Okay, you have how much? 1,000. If you will withdraw, how much you will withdraw? You will withdraw 700. So your money will be increase or decrease? Your money will be decrease, isn't it? Your money will be decrease. So the answer will be what? Minus 700. Withdraw means you have to give negative integer, so minus 700. So hope you have understood. Please note down all the answer in your notebook. Now come to next question number 3. So question number 3. Represent the following numbers on number line. Now we have to represent all these numbers in number line. First question is given plus 5. If it is plus, then the value will be where? It will be the in the right side of 0, isn't it? And if it is minus, then it will be left side from 0. So we have to draw this in number line. Now the first is what? Plus 5, isn't it? This is positive integer. So I have drawn the number line here. You can see minus 4, and here till 5 I have drawn. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this side minus 1, minus 2, and minus 3. So 5 means what? It will go where it will go? It will go right side, isn't it? So how many steps? 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is our position, isn't it? This is our position. So hope you will draw it very nicely. Hope you have understood how to draw a number line, isn't it, and how to put the value. Now next question B is given what? Minus 10, isn't it? It is negative integer. So negative integer means what? From 0 it will go where it will go? It will go left hand side, isn't it? So if it is going left hand side, then it is not required to draw. It is not required to draw all the positive integer, isn't it? There will be no sufficient space. So you can just start from 0, because okay, you can just start. This is 0, then this is 1, and we are going to place minus 10, isn't it? Minus 10 will be in left side. So I have written minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, minus 10 till 11. This is enough, isn't it? So where is minus 10? So this is minus 10. So the position of minus 10 integer is here, isn't it? This is the position of minus 10 integer. And the next question, C is given what? C is given plus 8, and D question is minus 1, and C is minus 6. So these 3 question will be your homework. Okay, this 3 question will be your homework. So these 3 questions, this and these are your homework. Now come to question number next question number 3, isn't it? Sorry, question number 4. Adjacent figure is vertical number line. So here the adjacent figure, you can see vertical number line, isn't it? This given vertical number line here. This you can see representing integers and they are representing some integers. Observe it and locate the following points. We have to observe this and we have to locate the points. So this you can see. D is what? Plus 8. Then the next will be what? This will be plus 7, isn't it? Then next will be plus 6. Okay, I will zoom and I will show you. So I'm going to write all the integers for this number line. So this will be what? Plus 7, isn't it? So this will be plus 6, then plus 5, then plus 4, plus 3, plus 2, plus 1, isn't it? So, and this is what? 0. Then here it will be minus 1, then minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9 and minus 10. So what we got? D is equal to what? Plus 8. D is equal to plus 8 and C is equal to how much? C is equal to plus. So C locate what? Plus 5 and B is locating plus 4. Then A is locating plus 2. After that H is equal to what? Minus 2. Then G is equal to minus 6. Then F is equal to minus 8 and E is equal to minus 10. So we got this. So from the given figure, now we have to answer the following question, isn't it? Now if point D is plus 8, then which point is minus 8? So which is minus 8? We got, isn't it? So you can see here. Minus 8 is equal to what? F, isn't it? So what is the answer of A? F. Now B. Is point G a negative integer or a positive integer? So G is what? From figure we can say G is what? Negative integer, isn't it? So what you will write? G is negative integer. Okay, the answer will be G is negative. G is negative integers. Now C question. Write integers for point B and E. So B implies what? B implies plus 4. So B implies plus 4 and E implies minus 10. So for E what we got? Minus 10. Okay, now come to C. C question. Sorry, D question, isn't it? Which point mark on this number line has the least value? Now from this number line, which is the least value? We have to see from this number line, which is the least value. So least value will be what? The topmost is, we can see, that is given plus 8 and down the last value is what? Minus 10. Now which is the smallest value, least value? Combining these two, which will be the smallest? Negative will be the least value, isn't it? So the answer for this question, you will write, what you will write? E. So minus 10 is marked as E. Now arrange all the point in decreasing order of value. Now you have to arrange all the point in decreasing. Decreasing means what? Decreasing means big to small, isn't it? Decreasing means big to small. So how you will arrange big to small, which is bigger here? D, isn't it? That is plus 8. Then next will be C, then B, then A, then O, then H, then G, F, then E. Okay, this is your answer. So decreasing means what? Big to small. So we have arranged all the number from big to small. So hope you have understood. Now come to next question. Question number 5. Question number 5. Following is the list of temperature of 5 places in India. Okay, 5 places in India it is given. Temperature is given on the particular day of the year. Okay, of particular day, for one day. Okay, suppose for one date, one particular date, all the temperature for the 5 different places of India is given. Okay, the first one you can see Cochin, again Simla, Ahmedabad, Delhi, Srinagar. Srinagar. Now temperature 10 degree below 0. 10 degree below 0. So 10 degree below 0 means what? Below 0. Now this is 0 and this is below. If it is below, then it will be what? Negative, isn't it? If it is below, then it will be negative. Then Simla, 2 degrees Celsius below 0 degrees Celsius. Now below 0 it is 2 degree Celsius. Now for the first one it is written 10 degree Celsius below 0, then what you will write? Minus 10 degree Celsius. Okay, 0 means minus 10 degree Celsius. And for Simla, what you will write? For Simla you will write 2 degree Celsius. Now the next Ahmedabad, what you will write? 30 degree above. Above means what? If it is above, then it will be plus. Okay, plus 30 degree Celsius. Then Delhi is written 20 degree above 0. If it is above, then what? Plus, isn't it? 20 degree Celsius. Now Srinagar, 5 degree below 0, and if it is below, then the answer will be what? Negative, isn't it? In negative integers. So write, a question is written what? Write the temperature of this place in the form of integer in the blank column. So we have already done with the answer of A, isn't it? So these are the answer. First one what? Minus 10 degrees Celsius. We have to write in integer, isn't it? These are written in word and we have converted to integers. And 2 degree below 0 means minus 2 degrees Celsius. 30 degree above 0 means plus 30 degrees Celsius. Then 20 degrees Celsius. And again it is written below, that means minus 5 degree Celsius. So we have done with the answer for A. Now the second question is given. Following this, the number line represent the temperature in degrees Celsius. Plot the name of the city against its temperature. So we have to plot the name of the city, isn't it? Name of the city. The first one was what? The first one was Cochin, and that is what? 10 degree below 0. So that means it will go where? It will go left side, isn't it? So it will go left side, means this side. So 10, where is 10? We can see here, isn't it? So this part, this will be the, so you can see this one, isn't it? This one. Now next was given what? Let me check. So next one is for Simla, isn't it? It is 2 degrees Celsius below 0. That means 2 degrees Celsius. So this is 0, isn't it? Then you can see 1, minus 1, then minus 2. So this will be in this side, isn't it? Okay, when I will zoom and I will show you. So this part, yes, this will be minus 2. Okay, then next is what? After Simla, the next Ahmedabad. So that is given plus 30, isn't it? Above 0, 30 degrees Celsius. That means you can see it here. This is whose place? This is for Ahmedabad. You will write like this. Okay, you will write like this. And this 2 was for Simla, isn't it? You will write Simla here. Then this minus 10 is for, this is for Cochin. Sorry. See, H-I-N. Then next Delhi. Delhi was given how much? Delhi was given 20 degree above 0. That means plus 20, isn't it? So here you will write Delhi. Then next is what? Srinagar. And Srinagar is given 5 degree below 0. That means this is 0 and it will be here. So here you have to write what? Srinagar. Okay, you will draw this in your notebook using pencil, and you will mark all this city against your temperature, isn't it? Now come to next question. Question number 6. Okay, 2 questions are remaining, isn't it? For 5, C and D is remaining. So sorry. Now, which is the coldest city? Now we have to see from the number line. We can see which will be the coldest city. The smallest integer will be coldest city, isn't it? So Chaiching is how much? -10, and Simla we got -2, and Srinagar we got -5, and Delhi is 20, and Ahmedabad is 30. So which will be the coldest one? So the answer will be what? Chaiching. Okay, the answer will be Chaiching. Now write the name of the place where temperature are above 10 degrees Celsius. Above 10 degree means what? Plus 10 degrees Celsius. So which place are greater than 10 degrees Celsius? So which are greater than 10 degrees Celsius? So that is what? Ahmedabad and okay, what you will write? So answer for this question you will write Ahmedabad isn't it? Ahmedabad is how much? 30 degree, and Delhi is also 10 degrees Celsius. So answer is Ahmedabad and Delhi. Okay, these are the answer for question number D. So write it down, the answer of question number D. Now next to question number 6. In which of the following pairs, which number is to the right of the other on the number line? Okay, on the number line, which will be on the right side, you have to tell. Now 2 and 9, suppose this will be 0, then it will start from 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then 9, isn't it? Now which will be the in the right side of the other number? Now 2 and 9 is given, isn't it? 2 and 9. So which will be in the right side? We can see 9, isn't it? So what will be the answer here? 9 is on the right side. 9 is right to the other number on the number line. Again here it is given -3 and 8. -3 and 8 is given, isn't it? Suppose I will draw them. I will locate them in a number line. This is 0, then here -1, then -2, -3. It will go like this in this way, -3, -4. So where is the -3? -3 is here. Then -8 will be somewhere here, isn't it? -8. Now which is in the right side of the other number? Which is in the right side? We can see -3 is in the right side, isn't it? -3 is in the right side. So what will be the answer here? -3 is on the right side. So which number will be on the right side? That number will be greater. Okay, if I will compare -8 and -3, then which will be greater? -3 will be greater. Okay, you have to remember this also. The number which will be in the right side of the other number on the number line, so that number, the right side number, will be the greater number. Now here it is given 0 and 1. So if you will draw a number line, this is 0. Here it will be +1, isn't it? And -1 will be in this side. So which is in the right side? Which is in the right side to the other number? 0 is in the right side. So which is the answer? What will be the answer for this? 0. In this way, you will complete question number D, E and F. D, E and F is your homework. Okay, just you have to write the number which will be in the right hand side. No need to draw the number line. Just you have to imagine the number line on your mind. Okay, and you have to tell which number, you have to write which number is on the right hand side of the other number on the number line. Okay, these are your homework. Now come to question number 7. Write all the integers between the given pair. Now you have to write all the integers, write them in the increasing order. Increasing means what? Small to big, isn't it? It will increase 1, 2 like that. Okay, it will increase. Now 0 to -7. you have to write all the integer between 0. If it is -7, then that is left side from 0, isn't it? So in this between, how many integers are there, that integers you have to write, and you have to write in what? Increasing order. Okay, you have to write in increasing order. Then after -7, what will come here? -6, isn't it? Then -5, then -4, then -3, then -1, then -2, -1, then 0, isn't it? So what are the number between 0 and -7? So what are the number? And you have to write in increasing order, not -1, -2, -3, -4, -7. You will not write like that. You have to write in increasing order. Increasing order means what? Increasing order means small to big. So which is the smallest here? -6, then -5, then you will write -4, -3, -2, -1. Okay, this is your answer for question number 1A. Got it? Now next is given -4 to +4. It is not given any sign. That means we can say that is +4. Okay, -4 and +4. You have to write all the numbers between -4 and +4. So what will be the numbers? The number will be what? And you have to write in increasing order. So -4, after -4, what will be the number? Right side to -4, right side to -4 will be -3, then -2, then -1, then 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, isn't it? We have to write the number only between them. So these are the numbers between -4 and +4. Okay, this is the answer. Now C and D. C and D is your homework. Okay, -8 to -15, you have to write all the numbers in increasing order. Okay, and D also you have to write. D question also you have to write 30 to 23, isn't it? -30 and -23. You have to write all the numbers between these two given integers. C and D will be your homework. If you have any problem, doubt, you can ask me. You can comment below in the video. Now come to question number 8. Write 4 negative integer greater than -20. You have to write how much? 4 negative integer. You have to write negative integer, not positive. Okay, then that number will be greater than -20. Now here it is what? -20. And all the numbers right side of -20 will be greater than -20. Okay, all the numbers here, how many numbers will be there in the right side of -20? All that number will be greater than -20, and left side will all the smallest one. Okay, but here we have to write what? Greater than, negative integer greater than -20, isn't it? So what will be the number? You can write any 4 value. So -19 will be greater than -20, because here it is written negative integer, isn't it? So we cannot write any positive integer. We have to write negative only. You can write -15, you can write -10, you can write -2. Okay, you can write -2 also. These all are the 4 integers, 4 negative integer which is greater than -20. Okay, these all numbers are greater than -20. Now the next question is given. Write 4 negative integer less than -10. Now less than -10. Now in the number line, suppose this is what? -10. Now you need to write less than number. Okay, less than what? You have to write a number which will be less than 10. Okay, which will be less than 10. That means which will be the less number, less than 10. Now if I will write -10, now which is bigger? -10 or -9? Which is bigger here? -9 is bigger, but we have to write what? Less than, isn't it? Less than means we have to write the numbers which will be in the left side of -10. Left side of -10 we have to write. And how many number? 4 number. That means we can write what? Left side of 10. This is what? Left side of -10. Okay, these all numbers we can write. We can write any numbers. Okay, and we have to write how much? Only 4 numbers we can write. So I will write -11, -12, -14 and 15. Okay, these are the number which is less than minus 10. These all numbers are what? Less than minus 10. Okay, not greater. These numbers are less than minus 10. Why these numbers are less than minus 10? Because these all numbers lies left side of minus 10. Okay, left side of minus 10. Okay, hope you have understood. Now come to question number 9. For the following statement, write true or false. If the statement is false, correct the statement. Okay, we have to write true or false also, and if it will be false, then we have to correct the statement also. So first one, A. Minus 8 is to the right of minus 10 on the number line. What is given here? Minus 8 is to the right of minus 10. Is it true? Right of minus 10. Is it true? True, isn't it? Because here it will be minus 9, then minus 8. So this is in right side. So this will be what? True. Now B. Minus 100 is the right of minus 50 on the number line. Suppose it is said minus 100 will be right of minus 50. Is it true? Minus 50, then it will minus 100 will be in this side, or minus 100 will be this way. So minus 100 will be left side, isn't it? Minus 100 will be left side of minus 50, not right side. So this will be what? False. This will be false. Now how you will correct this? You will write, this is what? False, isn't it? This is false. And what we have to write? We have to write minus 100 is to the left of minus 50 on number line. Okay, of number line. So you will write like this. We have corrected because it was written right, because it will be not on right, it will be on left. So minus 100 is to the left of minus 50 on the number line. Okay, now come to question number C. Smallest negative integer is minus smallest negative integer. Okay, again I am repeating, smallest negative integer is minus 1. Is it true? Is it true or false? Yes, this is what? False. Okay, this will be false. In the number line, this is 0, and first what we get? Minus 1. And all the numbers left side of minus 1 are smallest than minus 1, isn't it? So minus will not be the smallest one. Minus 1 will be the what? Greatest negative number. Okay, you have to remember this. Okay, you will write minus 1 is greatest negative integer. Greatest. So you have to correct this. You have to write this. Minus 1 is greatest negative integers. Okay, so this is your answer for question number C. Okay, please note it down in your notebook. This will be false, and minus 1 is greatest negative integer. Okay, you have to remember this. Minus 1 is the greatest negative integer. Now come to question number D. Minus 26 is greater than minus 25. So if it is minus 25 here in the number line, then where will be the minus 26? Minus 26 will be in this way, isn't it? Now which will be greater? Minus 26 is larger, or minus 25 is larger? Because minus 25 is right side of minus 26, isn't it? That means this will be what? False. This answer will be false, because minus 25 will be the right side of 26. So 26 will be not larger. Okay, 26 will be smaller than minus 25. So how you will correct this? You will write minus 26 is smaller than minus 25. Now from here what we can conclude? If this is 26 and 25, if there is no sign, isn't it? If there is no negative sign, then which is bigger here? Which is bigger? 26 is bigger. But when we put negative sign here, it become reverse. Okay, when we put negative sign here, if it is negative, if the both the value is negative, then smaller number will be the greater one. Okay, smaller number will be the greater one. So just by seeing the value by the integer, you have to see which will be the greater. Okay, now question number 10. Draw the number line and answer the following. Now we have to draw the number line, okay, and answer the following. Draw a number line. Will we reach if we move 4 number to the right of -2? Draw a number line. Will we reach if we move 4 numbers to the right of -2? Isn't it? From right of -2. From -2 we will move right side. Okay, how many numbers? 4 numbers. Okay, so let's see the answer. So from -2 you have to move how many steps? 4 steps, isn't it? So if you will move 1 step, 2 step, 3, 4. So where we reach, we have reached 2, isn't it? So where we reach 2 plus 2. So plus 2 is your answer. Now question number B. Which number will we reach? Okay, where we will reach means if we move 5 number to the left of 1. Okay, left of 1. So we have to move left side of 1. 1 means what? Positive 1, isn't it? So where we have to move? Left of 1. So we can see this is 1, isn't it? From here we have to move 5 steps left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where we reach? We reach -4. Okay. So where we reach -4. So you have to draw this number line also using pencil and scale. Okay. Now come to question number C. If we are at -8 on the number line, in which direction should we move to -13? So in the number line, we are in -8, isn't it? And in which direction we should move? We should move left or right to reach -13. So this is very obvious, isn't it? So -13 will be in left side, isn't it? Not right side. If you will go to right side, you will get a positive integer, isn't it? So we need what? Negative integer. So -13 we have to go where? Left. So answer for C you can write simply, you can write what? Left. Okay, to the left. So answer for this question you will write to the left. Now D question. If we are at -6 on the number line, in which direction should we move to reach -1? Now this is number line and you are in -6 and you want to reach where? -1. So -1 will be in this side or in this side. So we can guess -1 will be here, isn't it? So where we have to move? We have to move to the right. To the what? Right. RIGHT. So the answer is what? To the right. So this was the last question for this exercise. So thank you all of you for watching this video and hope you will subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed till yet. And in the next video I will come with the next exercise 6.2. Okay, if you have any problem, doubt, you can comment below in my video. So thank you and take care.